Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Comments for Patience, aka Ryan Frankie, back again with a new video. So today I'll be doing What If They Go Ahead Energy Manipulation Part 16. So let's get started. So the last time I ended the video with they all went back to work after they got everything finished in record time. After eating, they all had taken a bath and gone to sleep because tomorrow will be another hectic day. So today's part starts from now. The next day, again training began at 5 o'clock in the morning. It was time for more hellish training, but it didn't bother Izuku in slightest, since he literally clawed his way to where he was. Brutal training isn't anything to him anymore. Intense training that doesn't push him to state of exhaustion left him unfilled, with this being worth his effort. After some time training, Izuku began to realize that he could not only siphon life energy out of the larger area in single moments, he could also siphon life energy from the air itself. This would save him immense time and collateral so long as nobody walks into the area he siphoned. Ragdoll made this mistake to make it feel like she was breathing in death, since he got tad bit better with this. Aizawa told him to start his next set with swordplay and combat training, along with holding more life energy in his system to make him be able to hold a larger amount for longer times. During his sword training with Pixie Bob, she was in awe of how precise his strikes were, and also how elegant the form he used was. As she sent hordes of golems, one managed to land a hit and tear his shirt off. Pixie Bob was shocked for two reasons. The first was because he was muscular but with lean build. Second was due to all the scars. Izuku gave the golem a hit back, slicing it in two, with the pro about to go up to ask if he was alright. However, she was stopped by Tiger, who asked Aizawa prior to say it's not worth getting into. Pixie Bob respected her comrade's suggestion and didn't go any further. Now we can hear. Alright kiddies, tonight as a reward for all of the hard work you did, we'll give you all a test of courage. So work hard and later you'll get to play hard. Many were excited, with a few having some different emotion toward this. Alright Midoriya, time for combat training. Aizawa passed Izuku Ash like a shirt while saying this. Also, you may want to put that on before you scare the members of class 1B, or give Uraraka too much of a nosebleed. Izuku glanced over to see Ochako sitting with blood dripping down while levitating a few boulders. Sorry. Before Izuku could prepare for the combat training, he saw black smoke from the forest as the sun was setting, when suddenly a small group of people came out of the wood. They declared, We come to kill Izuku Midoriya. He's a threat to Master's plan. The students were caught off guard since they didn't expect this to happen. Izuku knew what had to be done. As he was near Aizawa, he whispered, Am I authorized for combat? As for this moment, yes. Aizawa, Izuku cracked his knuckle while bringing out his chain and sword. You want me? Izuku threw the weighted down part of his chain to knock some kids with a glass mask out cold while shattering the mask in the process. Come and get me. This gonna be fun. Muscular, go wild. A giant bulking man known as Muscular came charging with what seemed like his muscles were bulging out of his arm as at Izuku. Time to die, kid. Show me your blood. Izuku narrowed, missed being punched, to only be kicked a distance to fall into the solid rock. Not bad, kid, but you are outmatched against us and me. Muscular walked over to notice the ground turn to dust. Neat trick, but it's not gonna help you. Muscular tried to attack Izuku with him, shooting a beam at him. It seemed like it didn't do anything until the giant villain fell back to show him unconscious. Izuku ran over to make sure he didn't overdo it, to see he is still breathing. You wanna keep going or make the same mistake this guy made? A man with a severely burned skin smiled while imprisoning himself. A girl with a blonde messy bun, a guy in a shade jacket, and some Deadpool cosplayer in the range of fire with Izuku. Crazy, go wild. Moonfish, feel free to slice him into flesh. Yay! Flesh, delicious flesh, Moonfish said. As this went, Mandalay and Tiger began to fight a man that looked like a gecko and a person with a giant magnet. The students had their own worries with a giant Nomo going after them with what looked like a Shinso on its limbs. Izuku knew he needed to save everyone since they after him, so when Moonfish came close, he siphoned each of the metal blades from his mouth to the point they were rusted. The extra power boost allowed him to swing his sword at more furious speed, causing more like a Moonfish to fall to the floor in agony since his teeth were shattered. Before Izuku could attempt an escape plan, he heard the water being shot out. When he turned around, there was Kora using his quirk in order to make an escape path from the ring of fire. As Kora focused on keeping the path clear, he didn't notice the crazy blonde-haired girl. Izuku quickly rushed to his escape when he pulled his chain out to wrap around the girl's hand, making it possible to pull her toward him so he could save Kora. As the girl was yanked to Izuku was able to grip her face and smash her head into the ground, knocking her out. However, she was able to jab her knife into Izuku's bicep, going deep and hitting a bone. Midoriya! Izuku ran to Kora, escaping the ring of fire as fast as he could. He found himself out of it with now acknowledging the pain in his arm. Kora, I need you to do something very important. I need you to pull this knife out of my arm as fast as you can. When it's out, my quirk can start healing me, but I need my hand that doesn't have the knife in it to cover the hole so I don't bleed out. Can you do it? The little boy was hesitant but nodded while holding the knife as tight as he could. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Kora yanked the knife out with Izuku grunting in pain before covering the hole with a torn piece of shirt. Thank you. Now I need you to tie this piece around my arm as tight as you can. Kora did as he was asked, with Izuku letting makeshift gauze go to grab Kora's hand. I need to get you out of here. It's too dangerous for you to be here. Where do you think you're going? The man with the burnt skin walked out of the fire with Muscular now angry and still feeling tired. That wasn't cool, brat. You're dead. How did he survive that? He should be out cold. Muscular went straight to Kora with Izuku pushing him away. The axe made the green-haired boy to be punched in the center of his chest to break a few ribs. He was sent flying into the Nomo before into the wall. Now we hear coughing. That hurt. Before he could comprehend where he was, Izuku was attacked again by Muscular, who missed a crush the Nomo's head in process. That could have been me if I didn't dodge in time. Ugh. The villain kept his onslaught up, with Izuku dodging and getting either a knee to the face or get to make him look like a blood mess. Die, brat. Izuku prepared for the next hit to only notice Kirishima, Tokiyami, Shoji and Sero tackled Muscular to the ground. You wanna mess with our friend? You're gonna deal with us. What are you doing? Get out of here. We're not gonna let you do this alone, man. You don't get it. They're after me. Get Kora out of here and make sure everyone is safe. Get Out of me! Muscular pulled all four off in one go for everyone before trying to punch Izuku. He was met with a middle and enlarged fist to the face, however, to push him back a little. You want to fight? Well, you got one. Dabi, how long we got? 5 minutes. The burnt man who went by Dabi stated while walking over, create a more blue fire or flames to trap everyone and cut off the connection of the situation to the heroes. Muscular came at Izuku with everything he had now, with a green-haired boy trying to trick the like he learned to do not long ago. Hope this works. Izuku held his hand out while shooting. Realm of Death. The area around Izuku's hand started to turn black, with Muscular going through it. He was about to make a contact with Izuku's face, but he stopped for some reason. When Izuku let go of his quirk, the image of pale blonde who had lost consciousness was shown in front of them. He fell over with Izuku now looking at Dabi. You want some too? Izuku was barely conscious. His healing was doing everything it could while he gave everything just to stay conscious and fight. Seem I have no choice in the matter, but unlike me, you have an apparent weakness. Dabi created flames in his hand while sending it to Ochako, who was trying to get Korra away from the fighting as fast as she could. No! Izuku darted as fast as he could to the two before holding his hand up, try and suck any life energy he could out of the fire. This only made it slightly less hot, with his hand having severe burn on them. That's the difference between us and heroes. We don't have to worry about putting others into our fights, but you do. Izuku smirked at this while looking at his hand that opened and began to bleed. You think this hurts? This is nothing. He got back into his 2 feet before turning to Ochako and Korra and said, Are you both alright? Ochako went over to stand in front of Izuku and said, I'll take it from here. You've done enough. They are after me, so don't. Of course I'm going to get involved. I'm not gonna sit back and let these people do what they are doing to someone, especially you. Ochako said. Izuku didn't know what to say before kneeling down from exhaustion. How cute. Dabi sent an attack at Ochako with a wall. Sorry about that. Yeah, so he sent an attack at Ochako with a wall of ice being between them. Taking advantage of the blinding Todoroki gave, she ran over to the side in hopes to get in close. She was met by a knife barely grazing her to pin. At the thought of conscious girl down with some martial arts she learned. Todoroki, Ida, get the flame guy. Both boys ran in with taking him on. Ida had wished to end this quickly by using his receptor burst, while Todoroki gave him cover and heal before using his flame to keep Dabi under control. Hero seems to be very interested nowadays. Dabi, it's time to leave. Kurogiri wrapped in front of him, opened a portal for most of the League of Villains to escape. In the process, they all pulled the corpse of the noble with them before they could. A class B student was attached a tracker Yururuzu made to try to pinpoint where they are. No bad kid now. I see why All For One wants you dead. I hope you can stomach the fact that injured were hurt because of you. These were the final words Dabi spoke before him, and most of the league were taken away. Midoriya, you okay? Todoroki asked while running over with most of Class A and B. Izuku saw of his classmates injured to hold his hand out. He started to heal them with what he had before passing out. He began to hear Ochako shout while this happened before darkness engulfed him. So yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. My voice is gonna go ghost on me. I'm sorry. So I hope you're having a good time. Spend your time with the most precious people. Stay home, stay safe, and wash your hands. And don't like the video until you enjoy it. And as always say, please don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bells. See you next video. Peace out. Bye bye.